Hello everyone! If you're watching this video, I bet you feel as though you struggle with giving presentations and want tips on how to improve. And luckily for you, I'm going to be giving you just that. So let's get into it. When it comes to doing a presentation, a large chunk of the work needed actually comes from before the presentation. Preparation is key if you want it to go well. If you have no idea on where to start, see if there's a structure you can use to organize your thoughts into segments so that way you're not bouncing back and forth between topics. I have examples like this in my videos actually. Everything is cut into sections so the information given is clear and it's easier to remember what you've already spoken about. It also gives you the ability to cut your presentation into smaller sections, which is useful when practicing or if you need to present in multiple parts. You need to practice what you're going to say before you actually get up and present it. It's best to do this practice in front of real people, especially if you're the type that gets nervous. Ideally, you would like to record yourself practicing, not just your voice, but your body as well. This way, you can check out for your verbal tics or stumbles and smooth out your presentation. This also allows you to review the length of your speech to make sure you're not taking too long or too short. If you end up needing to add more information to your presentation, consider what questions people would want to ask and then answer them preemptively. If you need ideas, you can ask the people around you what they would want to know. For example, if your presentation is about a rare mineral, you may want to add information about why it's so hard to find and why humans even want to find it in the first place. And if you need to remove information, figure out what the actual essentials are and remove the rest. If people end up having questions later on, use that extra information you had in order to answer them. If you're in a class and get to pick your presentation time, I personally believe that the best time to do it is in the early middle. That way, you get people doing it before you, so you can compare what's expected before you actually have to go. But you're still able to get it out of the way, so you don't have to think about presenting the whole time you're waiting. This is also good for the shy people, as while you might want to go near the end of the middle because you're nervous, people are actually more likely to remember the last presentation they see. So going in the early middle can actually give you the benefit of being lost in the crowd. When it's your time to speak, try to relax. When speaking, keep your voice as normal as you can. Don't rush your words, but do try to speak a bit loud so people can hear you, especially if you tend to be a bit more on the quiet side. People will be patient with you, and I guarantee that your voice sounds fine. Sometimes when I give presentations, I think my voice sounds really shaky and insecure, but other people didn't get that vibe at all. Try to limit your fidgeting, as it can get very distracting for the audience. If you must, fiddle with your hands, as that is way less noticeable compared to your whole body swaying from side to side. If you gesture, you can even make your fidgeting seem purposeful and passionate, aiding your speech. Try not to read from your slideshow when presenting. When you practice, you should be pretending no words are on it at all, as during the actual presentation, the slideshow is for the audience to develop a deeper understanding that you should already have as the presenter. This is also so useful just in case a technology incident happens and you can't access those materials but are still expected to present. Of course, if you lose your train of thought when speaking, it's all right to take a glance in order to stay on track. But this should be used as an aid, not as a crutch. Instead, try to make eye contact with the audience by looking around one side of the room to the other. Don't just stare at one person or section, as that can make them feel uncomfortable, while others may end up feeling a bit ignored. You don't even need to look at them directly if you don't want to. Focus on the middle of their eyebrows or the bridge of their nose, and it will give that illusion. You just want to avoid looking solely at the board or on your feet. Also, you're typically not the only person presenting in class. Remember to be a good audience member while waiting for your turn. Don't talk with your friends while someone else is speaking. Don't talk about how bad other people are doing. Don't mindlessly scroll on your phone when the presenter is trying to get your attention. You should have good etiquette. But last and certainly not least, don't worry about making mistakes. We're all human. Everyone makes them. Instead of drawing much attention to them, simply correct yourself and move on. Most people won't even notice, and those who do will forget about it shortly. Good luck on your presentation. You're going to crush it. If you have any tips of your own, please feel free to share them in the comment section down below. I would love to form a community of people who want to help each other succeed. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share this video with a friend or whoever may need it, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and stay optimal.